Braking distance. It is the distance a vehicle will travel from the point where its brakes are applied to when it comes to a complete stop. Like in this video, we see a person passing the street. Here the car doesn't directly hit the brakes. First, there is the thinking distance. That's from the moment he saw the obstruction until the moment he hit the brakes. Now, the moment he hits the brakes until he stops, that's called a braking distance. According to traffic laws, there are different braking distances based on the speed of the car. Like in this figure we see, figure 3.9. Here the blue line represents the thinking distance and the red line represents the braking distance. So let's say the car is going 20 miles per hour. Here the braking distance will be 6 meters. And we can see that as the speed increases, the braking distance also increases. Since the faster the car moves, the longer the braking distance becomes. Now, when the brakes of a vehicle are applied, the braking force will increase. So we'll have deceleration or negative acceleration. If we go back to the force equation, F equals m times a, and if we use the triangle method to get the equation of a, we get a equals F over m. We see that as the braking force increases, then the rate of deceleration increases, and the braking distance will be less. Now, as the mass of the vehicle increases, we notice that the rate of deceleration will decrease, and the braking distance will be more. This means that big vehicles like trucks, the deceleration will be slow, unlike cars and small vehicles. So we say braking distance is affected by the braking force and the mass. But there are other factors than we mentioned that are the braking force and the mass, like if the car tires or brakes are in poor conditions. Also, there is the road surface, the condition of the road surface. If it's wet, this will cause the car to skid. Also, if it is icy or if it's slippery, like if there was some kind of slippery liquid spilled on the road. All of these will cause a skidding of vehicles, and the braking distance will be longer, which means that the car will travel further before stopping, causing to a larger braking distance.